Hi, good evening, and a warm welcome to all of you joining us here today. We are thrilled to have you all here today, and a special welcome to all the participants who are joining us here today from UAE. We'll give everyone a couple of minutes to join in and settle down, and then we'll get started with today's session. I'll just take a moment to check on the live stream just to ensure that it is working fine. So just excuse me for a moment. I'll just quickly check if it is working fine, and then I'll be back with you. Perfect. So it is working fine. All right. So once again, I can see there are a number of participants who have just joined. So good evening and a warm welcome to all of you. And as I mentioned previously, a special welcome to the participants and the friends who are joining us from UAE today in this exciting session wherein we are going to dive into the entire process of creating a functional and a powerful online store for your business. All right, so let's give one more minute to the participants to join in and settle down, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, while we are waiting, let's discuss a few frequently asked questions that had been asked or discussed in our previous webinars. The first very popular question is do I get the recording of the webinar? And the answer is resounding yes, you will get the recording of the webinar so that you can review the content at a later date as per your convenience. The second, or perhaps a more important question, you are investing your valuable time here today with us, and would like to ensure that you get the maximum benefit from the time that you're investing with us. So, to get the maximum return from this webinar, it is crucial that you are absolutely clear about the information that we are sharing with you today, right? Now, obviously, by now you may have already guessed that this is a webinar format, and you don't have an option to unmute yourself and ask the question. So, how will you get answers to the questions or queries, or if there is anything which is not clear to you? So, for that, you are going to use the Q&A option. So, down below, if you are joining through a laptop or desktop, you will see there's an option which says Q&A. You can use that to ask your question. And towards the end of the session, we'll dedicate 10-15 minutes wherein we will be discussing all your questions. Now, does that mean that you have to wait all the way till the end of the session to ask your question? Certainly not. You can ask your question as it comes along. So, whenever you have a doubt, you can ask your question. Now, how will I answer that? So, if I'll keep peeking into the questions, I'll keep the Q&A panel open on the other monitor, and if it is possible for me to answer that question, I'll answer that right away. If it is not possible, then we'll take it up in the Q&A round when we'll break into the Q&A round towards the end of the session. All right, so that was the second important point. And now I think we have waited enough, so let's get started. And I can see in the participants list, there are a number of participants who have just joined us. So, good evening and a warm welcome to all of you in today's session. And now we are just getting started. I was just talking to the participants about how we are going to conduct the webinar. So if you have questions for that, you are, and this is where I'm just not repeating myself, I'm just addressing the participants who have just joined, because I can see there are a number of them who have just joined. So if you have a question for that, you have to use the Q&A feature, which is down below. You can also use the chat feature, which is available, but sometimes there's a lot of interaction happening between the members, and your question might get missed out, which I don't want should happen. So that's why use the Q&A feature for questions. For journal interaction, you can use the chat feature. All right, so this where let's get started. And now I'm going to start sharing my screen. And in next few moments, you'll start seeing the screen, and then we will proceed ahead with today's discussion. So allow me a couple of seconds to start the screen share. All right, so the screen share is starting, and let me just also switch on the annotation tools. All right, perfect. So this is where we will get started with today's session. But before that, I need a little help from your side. I've started sharing my screen, and I'll really appreciate if someone from the audience can confirm that you're able to see my screen. I'm presenting my screen. So if anyone from the audience can confirm that you're able to see my screen. So I can see there are a few participants who are confirming. Thank you, everyone, for confirming that you're able to see my screen. Perfect. So this is where we will get started with today's discussion. What you're seeing on my screen is a very small presentation that I've put together. I'll just take you through because before I take you through into the nitty gritties and this various steps of creating an online store for your business, it is important that you understand what is the online store and what are the different types of online stores that you can create. So I'll just take few minutes of yours to help you understand what are the different types, etc. Right? So let's get started. Let's not spend a lot of time there. All right. So as in this is my profile. Let me I my bad. I personally let me introduce myself because I can imagine I missed doing that. So my name is Adnan. I'm Director of SME Commerce Growth at GlobalLinker. I have more than 1.5 decades of experience in digital commerce. And at GlobalLinker, I had digital commerce and other strategic online or e-commerce initiatives in various countries. In addition to that, I actively work on sharing or educating SMEs on how they can use digital technology to grow their business, because you'll also agree in today's day and age there is no dearth of technology solutions. There are ample amount of technology solutions which are available, but how many of us actually know how to use them? And that's where we try to contribute as much as possible by conducting various training sessions and webinars. And I had the wonderful opportunity of conducting more than 450 such sessions, and had been blessed to interact with more than 12,000 business owners from various countries. So that was a quick brief about myself. Apologies, I missed sharing that earlier. So, as I mentioned, we are quickly moving in because we have a lot of ground to cover. So, we are quickly moving into understand firstly the basic concept, what is an online store. So an online store is a website or a computer file that provides examples of a person's or organization's work offered by a business in a digital format, which can be easily accessed by a prospective customer. Now, this is a theory or a textbook definition of online store and something which is a little complicated to understand. So let me simplify it for you. So online store basically is a website, but can we call any website an online store? Absolutely not. It should have certain features, certain capabilities, and then only we can call it or refer to it as an online store. What are those capabilities and features? Firstly, it should have the ability to showcase products or services depending on what a business is offering. The second is it should have the capability to generate leads. If you are a B2B business, so it should be a capable to generate leads, accept leads, accept expression of interest from prospective customers. Or if you are into B2C, you want to receive orders, it should be capable to do that. So these are the two capabilities. The third one is it should also be able to showcase information about the business, which I've also written, assumed, because almost every website on the internet does that. So that is something that we are assuming. But the two on the top, those are the criteria. So if a website is fulfilling these criteria, then we can consider it as an online store. Now the question comes, how many types of online store are there? So broadly, there are four types. The first one, which allows you to generate leads if you're a B2B business. Second is it allows you to generate orders. B2C, you're selling to the customers. The third is which allows you to do both the things at the same time. And the fourth one is which allows you to accept bulk B2B orders, right? Now, this is very boring sort of information. If I was in your place, I would have been extremely bored by now. So this were enough of presentation. Let's see few live examples, and that will help you understand this concept in a better way. So just give me a quick second to switch my screen. And firstly, we'll go through a few examples which are helping a business generate leads. So this is the first example that we are looking at, and they are in the business of these are not construction equipment. These are uh, landscaping or stadium or sports institution management equipments which are used by primarily by sports institutions, right? So this is their online store that we are looking at. And as I mentioned, these are the examples I've kept few examples which I'm going to show to you, which are for lead generation. So these are the example where the business is generating leads through this digital catalog. So let's open one of the products. You can see send inquiries there. We will just quickly open one of the product to understand it better. So this is a hydraulic roller, and this is where you can see the visuals, etc. And the interaction is send inquiry. So if imagine I am a prospective customer, I'm coming to this website. This is where I can see this product, and then I can send them an inquiry. I can express my interest that I'm interested to buy this product, and I can specify how many quantities, etc. I'm looking at. So I've just clicked on send inquiry. This is where I can specify if I want 110, whatever the number is. I can specify that here, and I can send the inquiry, right? So this is one example I wanted to show. This another example. Just looking at the visuals, you'll agree that this is a hardcore industrial product, right? So these are industrial electric motors that we are looking at. This is their data catalog, and similar to this website which I just showed you, this is where again it is allowing the business to generate leads. It is allowing a prospective customer to submit their requirement, submit their express their interest. There's another website on similar capability. This is Polymers, and they are into the manufacturing of polymer. Let's hide this. This is very little annoying at the moment, so we'll use the annotation tool later. But let's quickly move to the next example. Is they're into the steel trading. So various types of steel that they offer. And again, if there is a business that is interested to buy from them, they can send them inquiry. There's another example. They are into manufacturing and exports of matchsticks. They are into diamond cutting tools. There's another example. And this is a agri product exporters retail catalog. Again, any international buyer that is interested to do business with them, they can send them an inquiry. Here you can see send inquiry. So imagine if I'm interested in buying black resins, I can send them an inquiry, and then they can come back to me if they have further questions, or they can just provide me the quotation, and then we can take the discussion forward. Right. So now let's look at few examples for orders. So these are a few examples that I've kept. This is a sports good retail chain, and this is their data catalog that we are looking at. A natural beauty product chain, and this is their data catalog that we're looking at. Now, just to answer the curious question that might be there, because on the face of it, the websites are looking very, very similar. What is the difference? So I'm just opening the product page. Unfortunately, my internet is a little slow today, so please bear with me on that. So while this page is opening up, let's look at another example. This is a home improvement product. And this is where, again, you can see it is add to cart. So no send inquiry is not there. Add to cart. So it means that any prospective customer who's interested to buy this product, they will be placing an order. So they can place an order. I think the page is open. So here you can see the interaction is very different. So on that ground roller product that we saw, the interaction was send inquiry. Here we are seeing add to cart and buy now. I'll just highlight that so that it is cleared up for you. So add to cart and buy now. So any prospective customer can come here and they can place an order. So it can be domestic or international. So that depends on businesses. This is another example. This is a very popular kitchen appliances brand, and this is their digital catalog that we are looking at. Then apparels. This as another natural beauty product brand, electronics. So I don't think we have to spend more of your time. Now I'll just close this one and we look at few examples of the third type of digital catalog, which is doing both the things at the same time. All right, so what is the third type? So let me just scroll down a little bit, and here you'll see the interaction is more or less the same, but there is one slight difference that in addition to add to cart, there is send inquiry also. So what is happening here is a retail customer like me, I can go to the website and I can place an order. I can use the add to cart feature and I can place an order. Now, if there's a bulk buyer, someone who's wanting to buy multiple pieces for their business, they run a showroom, and for that they want to buy multiple pieces, so they can use this send inquiry feature, right? So it is catering to both type of customers at the same time using this capability. So this is the third type of digital catalog that you can create. Now the fourth one is something that I'll just use this example to explain. Here we have already seen this example, and on the face of it, this looks like a typical online shopping website wherein, as a customer, you can go and you can place an order, you can buy the products, right? It looks like that, but it also has a hidden capability which is used by their trade partners. When I say trade partner, it means distributors, retailers, shop owners who are selling their products. So whenever they have to buy the supplies from this particular brand, a shop which is selling their product, a brick and mortar physical shop, they are selling their product, and now they need new mixers, juicers, etc. from this brand. So they'll just simply come here, they'll log in, and they'll place an order. So this is a very powerful capability that allows a business to uh, digitize the B2B bulk ordering. So anytime their regular buyer has to place an order, they have to simply come here, log in and place an order. They don't have to call up anyone. They don't have to wait for the salesperson to come. So all of that happens directly, so that enhances or makes the B2B bulk ordering more efficient. This is the fourth type of digital catalog that you can also consider creating. All right, so these were the four type of digital catalogs. Now, curiously, someone has asked me this question, that what is this difference between this capability and something which I showed here, wherein people were sending inquiry? What is the difference? So here is a prospective customer is expressing interest that, hey, I want to buy this ground roller. Whereas in case of this B2B bulk order, they're not expressing interest. They are giving you an order. I need these many juicers. I need these many blenders, etc. Right? So they are giving you an order. So that's the fundamental difference. And this capability also takes care of credit management, or if there's a special discount that needs to be given to the bulk buyer. Obviously, bulk buyers buy at a special price, so you can give that. And if there's a credit that needs to be given, or if there's a minimum order quantity, understanding that I'm going to give you a special discount, but you'll have to buy X number of units, all that can be taken care by the system, right? So those are the capabilities which are already there in the system. If you want, you can utilize that. All right, so these were the various variations or types of digital catalogs that you can create. The other purpose was to help you understand, like, what is possible by showing you all these examples. By now, I think we should get started with what we are all gathered here, and that is to understand the process of creating an online store for your business. All right, so let me switch the screen or take you to the another browser tab very quickly. So just give me a few seconds to do that. So here I'm logged into a demo account, which we'll be using to understand the online store creation process. Now, this is the starting point. This is where, if you have already not signed up, and so you have to sign up and log in, and then you can get started. If you are uh, from UAE and you are confused where should I go, so you can go to ADCB GlobalLinker, and from there you can sign up and then you can get started with this journey. So we are starting with a assumption that you have already signed up. If you haven't done that, you can easily do that. So let's begin. Let's get started with the journey of creating a online store for your business, right? So the first step is obviously to sign up and create an account, and then you have to click on login. If you haven't already signed up, just log into your account, and then you have to click on this button which says online store. It is quite obvious. You have to click on that, and then it will open this tab. So on this tab, you have to click on this button to start the journey. I'll just reiterate the process once more. So you have to log into your account. If you have not signed up, then you'll have to obviously sign up. And then you have to click on online store. If you have already signed up, you already have an account on GlobalLinker, then just log in and then click on online store. If you're from UA, then you'll have to go to ADCB GlobalLinker, and there you have to go and sign up. Let me show you. So it is adcb.globalinker.com. So you have to go there and then you have to sign up. You have to sign up, and then once your account is created, you'll see a similar interface. You have to click on the online store button, which will open this tab. So once this tab is open, you have to click on this button which says convert now. Now, before I click on the button convert now, a very important suggestion that I would want to share, or a word of caution. I have seen many times when participants are or members they try to create their online store, so they get distracted. So instead of clicking on convert now, they see, oh, there is a product option there. Let's start uploading the product. You don't have to do this. You have to click on convert now. Please don't miss this point. Otherwise, you'll not be able to move ahead with the journey. Right. So once this page is open, you have to click on convert now, which will open this overlay. On this overlay, you'll see there are three simple questions. Let me read them out for you. The first one is, what is the main purpose of the online store? Approximately how many products would you like to have? And do you want to have the minimum order quantity feature? So you can select an option as per your requirement. I'll click on next, and it will bring us to this overlay where you're seeing a number of design templates. On the top, you can see select a template of for your e-commerce store, for your online store. So it is obvious you are expected to select a template here, but this is where we have seen that many members, when they are going through this step, realistically, when you're going through the step, it should take you 2 seconds, but we have seen that people get confused. So there are a few confusions or questions that we have seen people get when they reach this stage. So I'll try to answer them already for you, so you don't have those confusions or questions. The first confusion that people get is, if I select a design template, for example, I select this one. Let's say I select this one, will I be able to change it at a later point in time, after 2 days or 2 months or 6 months? I start feeling that this design team is not looking good. I want to change to this one. Can I do that? The answer is resounding yes, you'll be able to do that. In fact, you will not believe you'll be able to switch from one design team to another design team in less than 5 seconds. Although realistically, because you have to change the banners, etc., so it takes slightly longer. But technically, from one template to another template in 5 seconds, you'll be able to switch, right? So don't worry. If you're selecting something you don't like it, you'll be able to change that, right? So that was the first misconception or confusion. The second confusion, which we have seen some people have, is related to the visuals that you're seeing on the screen. I'm not sure how big it is on your screen, but here, if you look at, for example, this particular visual, so this it has visuals of electronic products like monitors, mobile phones, etc. So what people tend to feel is that this can be used only by businesses that are into selling of electronic product. They feel if we are not selling electronic product, this is not for us, which is again absolutely wrong. The visuals that you're seeing here are only for example purpose. And if you had been using the same visual, it will look like very, very boring and very confusing. So that's why we have just put in the visuals. But any template, any design theme can be used by any business. Don't get confused there. The third confusion, it's not confusion, it is a very, very important question which got asked, and that is how do I select a design template for my business? I'm not an extremely creative person, and so everything is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful. This is also beautiful. This is also beautiful. How do I select? A trick question. And I am included in this confusion that everything is looking beautiful. How do we decide which is a suitable theme for my business? So for that, there's a procedure that you can follow, and the procedure is again not like something very complicated that you have to do. It is very simple. What you have to do is you have to complete this journey, which I'm explaining to you. Once you have completed this journey, go to the theme section, apply a theme, and then see how it is displaying your product. Right? So you can upload a few more products. As part of this journey, you'll be uploading one product, but if you want, you can upload few more. And then you go to the theme section, apply a theme, check how that theme is showing your products on the front end, and then apply the second one, then apply the third one. So it will help you understand how your products are appearing in the various themes, and then you can see for yourself which is the theme that is showcasing your products or services in the most beautiful manner, and that is the theme that you can select. All right, so for today's demonstration, I'll just quickly select one of the theme, which is called Destiny. Why am I selecting Destiny? Because I have banner visuals already created for this theme, so that's why I'm selecting. Which brings us to the third and the last overlay. On this overlay, there are two input fields. The first one is the store name, which is your business name. So while creating your account, while signing up, you have given a business name. The same business name is again brought forward here, but it is editable. So if you have done a typing mistake while entering your name in the previous screen, you can correct that. Or you are a business that operates a popular brand and you want your online store to be in the name of the brand. That is also possible, absolutely possible. You can do that. So, store name, once again, I'm just repeating it. So, store name will be your business name or your brand name in case you're operating a brand. And down below, we have store URL. What is store URL? So, store URL is something that we type to open a store. So for example, if I take you back to the examples that we are looking at, so here we have japanonline.com. So if you type in your browser japanonline.com, you'll be able to open this online store. Or a more common example is Google. If you want to open Google, you type google.com and the Google's website opens up, right? So this is what we are trying to specify here. Now, what are you expected to do here? So you are expected to type your business name without space or any special characters. You can include numbers if you want, but no space, no special character, and the character limit is 25 characters. So if you have a really long name, so in that case, you may have to do a little bit of editing to it. So I'll just type it so that it is a little clear. Right? So like this, innovative enterprises, no space, no special character, all small. So that's how you have to enter your business name. But that leads to a question that we have our own domain and we would like to take our website live on that domain. Is it possible? Yes, certainly it is. I'm not sure if you noticed all these examples that I showed you, they are live on their own domain. Let me just take you to the home screen. This is HK Online, this is Makari Electricals, this is Polymers, so steel pipes or milk or totalsports.in. So they are live on their own domain. So it is up to you if you want to take your online store live on your own domain. You can do that. If you want to continue to use linker.store, you can do that. This is where you can see Bhavi Apex Industries.linker.store. So this business has decided to continue to use linker.store. So it is your decision. We are not influencing that. If you want to continue to use linker.store, you can do that. If you want to take this online store live on your own domain, you can also do that. And this is where a important point or an announcement or a suggestion, whatever you would want to call, taking the online store live on your domain is slightly technical. I'm not saying it is impossible. You'll not be able to do that. It's a little technical, and we have seen that people get stuck there. So if you're wanting to do that and you're not feeling confident, just reach out to our help desk. Our team will be more than happy to help you out. It will hardly take 10-15 minutes of yours. Our team will connect with you. They'll take you on a screen share and they'll guide you through the entire process, right? So if you are thinking of doing that, please do reach out to us and we'll be happy to help and guide you. All right. So this is the last overlay as I mentioned, and we have entered the store URL. We have checked the store name. It is looking good. So we will click on create store now, and that will create the online store for us. It will hardly take few seconds for it to get completed. Now, does that mean we are done? We don't have anything else to do? No, there are a few more steps that we have to go through. So let the page load up. As I mentioned, my internet is a little slow, so it will take a few seconds to load up. So this is where it is loaded up now, and here we can see the store setup bubble is there, and this is where if we click, this is where we can see we have completed two steps, and there are three more steps that we have to go through. But instead of using this bubble to go through these steps, I'll advise that you would simply go to the home section of your online store. To go there, you have to just click on this home shaped icon that you can see on the top, which will take you to the home section. This is where we have the home section, and I will just close the overlay. So here we have three more steps that we have to complete. So this is the step one. The step one is create your catalog. Now, before I start explaining the three steps, you can do these steps in any order. So it is not necessary that you have to do these the first one first, and then you have to go to the second one, then you have to go to the third one, and do any one of them in any order. So this can be done first, this can be done first. Any order you want, you can do that. Right. So the first step is create your catalog. What does that mean? So you have to upload minimum one product. Minimum one product you have to upload. How do you do that? So for that, you have to click on this big blue button which says create your catalog, which will take you to the product upload interface. And many times, curiously, people have asked me in my previous webinar, don't you have a bulk upload feature available? Because we have a very large catalog, and if we try to upload one product at a time, it will take an eternity, and that will not be viable or sensible. So we certainly have the bulk upload feature. In fact, I'm going to show you that how to use that feature. So firstly, let's quickly add the content here for the benefit of time, because we don't have a lot of time. So I've already created that content. I'll just quickly copy paste that content, and I will also keep walking you through. So let me just open that file, and I have the content here. So I'll just keep taking it from the file. So first field is the product name. Then we have the category. So we have to select this is next field is ITCHS code. So we have added that. This is important that you should be adding the HS code. Brand, and now a lot of times businesses that are not dealing in popular brand, they skip this field. It is important that you add brand. In case is your own product, then add your business name. Just click on add brand and type in your business name. If you have a logo, you can also upload that. Then we have accept orders or accept inquiry. So accept order is wherein customers can come and they can place an order. So let me switch the tab and show you. So this example wherein people can come and they can place an order. So this is accept order. And if you want people to send you an inquiry that they are interested to do business with you, so in that case, you have to select accept inquiry. Can you select both of them? Yes, certainly you can do that. And that's what we are going to do. So I've selected accept order, accept inquiry. We have to just input a price. So we will do that. The B2B discount price is something that we can ignore. This is a shirt that we are uploading. So 1,000 per unit. For summary, I will just copy it from the summary that I've already created. And I can imagine this switching of tabs is very irritating from a uh, audience perspective, but just bear with me. So I have typed the summary description. So summary, the best practice is it should have a paragraph, not more than 4 lines, followed by bullet points about the features, specifications, or benefit of the product. So that's what you are seeing here. Although I had been a little conservative with the paragraph, it is not a 4 sentence paragraph, but a very small paragraph I have, or a few lines I've written, and then followed by bullet point. So the structure is something that you can also consider following. Then down below we have SQ code. So SQ code is a unique identifier. So it is used by the system to identify a product. And this is the only field of the product that you can't change. So all the other fields you can change, but this is the field that you can't change. This is how the system identifies a product. So it is unique. Two products cannot have the same SQ code. So let me just create a SKU code. And it is an alphanumeric field. So here you can see I've used alphabets and I've used numbers. There are two special characters which are allowed, which is dash and underscore. So other than those two special characters, nothing else is allowed. No space, no hashtag, nothing, only dash and underscore. So this is SKU code. I'll just repeat. It is an alphanumeric field. So all the alphabets from A to Z, all the numbers from 0 to 9, they are all permitted. In addition to alphabets and numbers, underscore and dash. Dash is basically minus sign. So those two special characters are permitted. And SKU code cannot be same for more than one product. Okay, so that is SKU code. Adjoining that is product code. So product code is basically used to tell the system that this particular product has variant. So for example, I was showing you a product, if I remember this product. Right, so it has variants. I'm not sure if it is clear to you. So this face wash, it is a 20-gram pack that we are looking at, and it also has a 50-gram pack. So the moment I'm selecting 50 gram, you can see the pricing is getting changed and the other information is also getting changed. So if you have products which have these variations, same t-shirt available in different sizes, or a scarf available in different colors, or a shoe available in different sizes. So if you have those kind of product variations, so in that case, product code is relevant for you. Otherwise, it is not relevant for you. Stock, I don't think needs elaboration. Threshold is basically reorder level. So whenever the stock will reach this value, system will automatically notify you. So with each order, this stock will keep going down. So it will become 99, 98, like that. So whenever it will reach this value, 40, 50, system will automatically notify you. Then we have minimum order quantity, which again doesn't need elaboration. Minimum inquiry quantity is for inquiry. So if someone is sending you an inquiry, you can specify this is the minimum I can fulfill. Then you have country of origin, which is important. You should specify. E-store category is required for the category or navigation setup. It is not displayed on the front end, right? So it is only for the backend category setup. So I'll click on add category and it will open up. So this is men casual shirt. So I'm creating a category called men casual shirt. And as I mentioned earlier, it is not displayed on the front end. It will not be displayed on your online store. It will only be used in a backend process. Product label is like a virtual sticker that you can use. I think I saw some website using the label. Let me just try to show you. Yeah. So this is an example of a label. So all these 26%, 46%, all these green and red that you're seeing, these are all product labels. So these are like virtual stickers that you can put on your product, and they basically attract customers' attention and help you get better conversions. Product tags are used for multiple purposes. Most common is to enhance the search. The second is to set up the navigation, enhance the search in case you're getting confused. So it allows you to put in different terms for synonyms or aliases which may be related to a particular product. A real life example, In India, sugar is also in local languages is also referred as chini. So there may be a scenario that the customer who's coming to your website may be searching by chini, not by sugar. So you can put Genie, and when the customer is searching, it will show the right product. Then you have PDF and files. So if you have brochures, product brochures, not the company brochures, that can be uploaded from here. Down below, you have product condition, which again does not need elaboration. Then you have visibility. This is a very important. This is where I'll request everyone to hear this with a little more attention. Visibility, what I have seen is a lot of time, especially the B2B businesses, when they are at this stage, they simply select B2B because we are into B2B business. We'll select B2B. Now, what happens? The product gets uploaded but does not become visible on the front end because this B2B works with the fourth type of online store, the capability which I showed you, wherein the bulk buyers can come in and they can log in and they can place an order. So if you want to have a special product that you just want to show to this audience using the supply chain capability, then only you should select B2B. Otherwise, you should select B2C or you should select both, right? So a word of caution there. Then you have product description. This is a long description. So firstly, we have to give the title, additional information, and then I'll just, sorry, copy the long description. And we will go back. Sorry. Yeah. Let's do the formatting very quickly. So this is the long description. This is the additional information that you can add to the product. So if you're getting confused, let me show you. I think we have a product page. So this is the summary description which we entered in the top section, and this information will be displayed here down below, and we can name the tabs as per our requirement. Underneath that is the weight and dimension. So this is basically used to compute the delivery fee in case you want to charge a delivery fee. That is relevant, and this is one of the method to compute the delivery fee. Next is variant. So this is where if you are uploading product that has variance, in that case, this field is certainly important. So we are uploading a shirt which has size variance. So the basis of variation is size, and then we have to add values. I'll just start three values, small and medium. So you can see I have typed medium, and now I'm going to press comma on my keyboard and system has selected it. Let's add large also. And again, I've typed and now I'm pressing comma on my keyboard. And you can see these three rows are appearing. So these are the three variations that we have created: small, medium, large. If we had separate images for each variant, we can upload from here. This where we have the SQ codes, which are again created by the system for our convenience based on the SQ code that we entered here in this field. So in this field, we entered a SQ code. So using this SQ code, it created a few SQ codes here, which we can edit. Then we have selling price and stock. So for example, if the medium variant is slightly expensive as compared to the small variant, we can have differentiated pricing also. Lastly, we have meta information. So this is a very important piece of information. And unfortunately, a lot of businesses, when they're creating their online store, they overlook this one. So if I have to help you understand with a very layman example, so all of us have been to medicine stores to buy medicines. Now, whenever you'll go to a medicine store, you'll see, for example, you're wanting to buy paracetamol. So you'll tell the person at the shop to that I want a paracetamol. So he'll go to a particular shelf and he'll take out a particular box and then he'll take out a strip of paracetamol and then give it to you because that person knew that in which shelf, in which box paracetamol is there. So he'll just take that out and give it to you. Similarly, when a person comes to a search engine like Google, it asks Google that I'm looking for this information. So again, Google will do the same thing. It will take out the information from its server and show it on the website. So unless you have given this information correctly, it will not be able to index your information properly, and then obviously it will impact the results also, right? So that's why it is crucial. And Earlier, a lot of time when I used to interact with business owners, they will share this common excuse like we are not SEO experts, and if we have to learn, we can't give enough time to learn that skill, etc. And in today, in this day and age, you don't have to do that. There are so many AI tools which are available. You can use those AI tools to generate this information. In fact, I have done a video wherein I've explained how you can use AI tools to generate all this content very, very easily. So I will share the link of that tutorial video as well. In fact, I'll share the entire playlist of tutorial videos with you shortly once we are done with today's discussions. We have uploaded one product. And as I mentioned, I will also be sharing with you how to upload products in bulk. So for that, I have already created the import file. So let me just show you that. This is the import file. And before I take you to the import file, you have to click on bulk import XLS CSV, and I think I did that very quickly. You may have missed seeing that. So on the product management interface, you will see there is this down pointing arrow. You have to click on that, and then you have to click on import product XLS CSV, which will bring you to the screen. On the screen, you have to click on this download sample import format. Why do you have to do that? If you want to upload products in bulk, for that, you have to do that. Now, I've already downloaded this format and I've already populated this file. The fields you will notice they are same as we saw earlier, other than few fields which are not here, but they are there. So other than that, the fields are the same. So product name, product code. Now, a important point that I would want to highlight, and let me just zoom in a little bit so that it is bigger. Now here you will notice that for one product, I've created multiple rows. In fact, if I expand, this is one product only, and each row represent a particular variant. So this is for small size, medium size, large size, XL, XS, right? So each of them are different variations of the product. If your product does not have variation, then you don't have to create these rows. The second important point which I want to highlight with respect to bulk upload is that if you're creating variants, then this product code will remain the same. So here you can see the product code is the same. Because using this, we are telling the system that these are the variations or subsets of that product. So that's how the system will identify, right? And then we have SQ codes, which is obviously unique for each of the variant. And then if we move, so then you have sections to input your summary and long description. And here we have the image URL. So you can generate the image URLs from the seller panel and upload them here. How will you do that? So for that, in the left navigation, you'll see there's an option which says My Store. So you click on that, and then you'll see there's an option which says Media Manager. So you click on that, and it will bring you to Media Manager. Here you can click on Upload File. You can upload the files. I'll just do that very quickly. I'll just upload one image to show you. Think there is some issue. Yeah. I'll just upload this one image just to show you how it is done. I've selected the image from my device. Now it is uploaded. Now here you can see the image URL. You can copy it by clicking here, and then you can come to the file, paste it, and that's how you can input the image URLs. Now when we are talking with the image, so that's where the dimensions are 1000 by 800 pixel. And the last thing we want to discuss in the upload file are how will you set the attributes. So this is where we have the attribute label and value. So basis of variation is the label and then a value. So small, medium, large. So this is the sizes, and then small, medium, large. And then we have a shoe. Again, the basis of variation is size. And then we have 7, 8, 9, 10, the shoe sizes. Let me delete this row, save this file. And we will go back to the seller panel, and we will upload the file. To upload the file, we have to click on choose file, which will allow us to. Here we have the import file. In case you are wondering why am I covering this, because I've already done the product upload. So why am I covering this? Because many of you will be uploading products in bulk, so at least you should be aware what the process is. So we have gone through the file upload and it shows us the column mapping. We haven't made any changes in the column. So I clicked on next, and this is where we are on the screen. This is where what the system is doing. It is showing how the product is appearing. So the first row information it is showing, and it is all looking good. So we can click on start import, and the products will start getting imported. It will take few seconds depending on how many products you are uploading. If you are uploading thousands, it may take more than seconds. It will take few minutes to get it done because we had uploaded two products only, 10 variations. So it is done. So products are uploaded. So this was the bulk process, and we have seen the manual process as well, one product at a time process. So the product upload part is done, but I just realized that I missed uploading images when we were uploading the product. So I haven't uploaded. So I'll just quickly upload the images. To do that, I'll click here and we'll go to the image manager and we'll go to the product images folder. And this is men shirt. I'm creating a new folder in case you're wondering what am I doing here. So I'm creating a new folder. It is created. Now let's click on upload. And we will select the image from our device. Just a second. I think we'll select all the four images and they are all uploaded on the image manager. They are not uploaded to the product. So we have to specify which is the first one. So this is the first image. We'll select that. We'll add one more. And we should have done this when we were uploading the product, but I accidentally missed out doing that. So apologies for that. And I'll add one more. Now this is where I'm not sure if anyone noticed, we are uploading the same images. We have different variations, small, medium, large, but we are uploading the same images. So if a customer is buying a small size or medium size or large size or extra large size, it does not matter. The shirt will look the same, right? So you don't have different images for each of the size. But if there was color variation, so there was a blue one and there was a white one, so obviously you'll have to upload images to the variant. So then you'll have to come here, click on edit, and you will have to upload the images here. Here you can see where it is blank. Here you have to click on upload the images using this feature, right? So I just thought of highlighting that. So we are done with this step. Now we'll go back to the home screen. Let's click on that. And we'll quickly complete the other two steps, which is shipping and activation. So for shipping, we'll click on again the big blue button and we will go to the shipping management interface. Now here it will directly take us to the shipping zone. So this is the shipping zone interface, and a shipping zone will automatically open up on your screen. What is shipping zone? So shipping zone is a feature which is used to calculate and charge delivery fee from the customer. So if a customer is placing an order on your website, you want to charge some delivery fee from the customer. So using this feature, you are specifying that, you are defining that. Now, the default zone which you'll be seeing on your screen will be national and a country will be selected. Obviously, I'm using an Indian version, so that's why the India is selected. If you're from UAE, then you'll see UAE here. If you're from Sri Lanka, you'll see Sri Lanka here, right? So it will vary. So it is not like you will see India everywhere. So the country will be selected, but you can change that. So if you want to create it for different country, you can do that. If you want to create it for specific city, just imagine that you're a grocery seller and you don't want to receive orders from other part of the country, just from your own city. So you can set it for that city also. And if you want to specify how much should be the delivery fee that is to be charged from the customer, that is also something that you can set up. But that is something that you're going to do later. Why am I saying that? Because firstly, you should be signing up with a courier company that will be delivering your product. Once you have a clarity on how much that delivery fee will be, then based on that, you should be setting this up. For now, as part of this journey, we have to just update two fields. The first one is estimated time. So we can put a value here. Let's put 3 days and a fixed rate. Now, if you're someone who just want to receive inquiries, in that case, you have to just put some values here so that this step is done. So we have done that step. We can just go back to the home screen now, and we can work on completing the other step, which is activating payment. So we can click on get paid, which will bring us to the payment management interface. And this is where, again, you have multiple payment options. This is the Indian version that you're seeing. This will be different for Sri Lanka. This will be different for UAE, but you'll have certain payment methods because at this point in time, you're creating the store. You are in the process of creating it. It is not yet complete. So don't apply for payment gateway application, because otherwise it may get rejected. They'll review your website and they'll see it looks like a work in progress or a unprofessionally build a website. So they may reject your application and you would not want that to happen. So for now, what you should do is you should just come to cash on delivery, switch it on, and you're done with this method, with this step. So we have completed the all the steps which were required for creating the online store. Does that mean it is done? We are done with the journey. There are a few more things that you should be doing before you publish your store. The next one is you have to click on My Store in the left navigation, and you have to go to the themes section. Here you can see the themes. Here you have to apply the theme. So I'll just quickly click on it, and it will bring us to the theme section. Here you'll see the theme that we had selected. You have to click on this actions button and you have to click on apply. Till now, the theme that we had selected is not applied. So you have to come here and apply. Don't miss on this step. So once you click on apply, the page will reload and you'll start seeing this live indication here. So this means the theme is applied. Now we can go and we can set up the navigation. So you have to click on this option which says navigation, and it will bring us to the navigation section. Here we have to create the navigation. Now, in case you are getting confused, what is a navigation? So I'll quickly take you to the examples I was showing you. So all these like face, hair, concerns, etc. This is navigation, or the sportswear, women, men, and then the various products. This is navigation, and we have to set it up because we have uploaded 3 products from various types. So we'll just create 3 navigations. So first one is men fashion, and you can select product, blogs, pages, depending on your requirements. I'll select men casual shirt as the category. So any product which are in this category will get selected. So I've selected men fashion. Now I'll select shirt. Again, selecting the category. Click on save. Third one, and I'll create multiple levels. So this is where we will create casual shirt. Again, we'll select the category. You can select a product also. It is up to you, but just for convenience. Sorry, not all. So it should be casual shirt, and we'll click on save. Now, all these at the moment, they're at the same level. So we'll have to just drag them a little bit towards the right to give the hierarchy. So you have to click on update navigation. Now you can see men's fashion shirt. Now we have to drag this a little bit further. So it will start looking like a inverted stairs. So we have level 1, 2, 3 different levels we have defined. So if I take you back to that example, so sportswear is level 1, men is level 2, t-shirt is level 3. And if we expand it, round neck, polos, Henleys, etc., these are level 4. So you can have maximum 4 level, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So we are creating 3 levels for now. So these are 3 levels that we have created. Let's also create it for shoes. So we'll create one more navigation, and this is shoes. it will have the, so in the bulk upload, I uploaded shoes. One of the product I uploaded was shoes. So tracking shoes, selecting that. Right. I will click create one more navigation for women fashion. And this is where we'll select the women fashion product. Now, for the benefit of time, I'll not create further drop downs. I'll just keep it here. I think it got created twice, so I'll just delete one of them. Yeah. So we are done with the navigation. Now we'll move on to the last leg of our journey, and that is where we'll click on store preview, and it will open the store owner's preview. This isn't something that anyone and everyone will see. This is something that you and only you will be seeing, because you're this business owner, you're the store owner. So it will, again, as my internet is terribly slow today, so it will take few seconds to load up. So this is the admin preview. Now, many times when members open the admin preview, they become terrified that what have I done? Suddenly there are empty images and these yellow dots which are appearing on the screen. Don't worry, this is only for you, and they all have specific purpose. So here you can see the navigation. We have created women fashion, and we also have a drop down shirts and casual shirts. So all that is there. Now these yellow dots have two purposes. One is to change the color. So for example, I want to change the color of the navigation from black. Let's change it to blue. So here you can see now it is blue, right? So very easily you can do that. You can customize that. If you want to copy paste or type in the RGB code, you can do that. The second purpose this feature serves is to upload banners. To do that, you have to click on again these yellow dots, and it will open this overlay. On this overlay, select and click on the empty placeholder, which will reveal the sizes of the in which you have to get the banners created, and then you can click on the empty placeholder once again. And now I will just quickly upload the image from my device. Just give me a few seconds to do that. So because I already have the banner created, so I will be uploading it directly. But if you have to do it, you'll have to either design it or you'll have to get it designed. So dimensions are there. So you have to get the banner design or design it precisely in the dimensions which are listed here. So the first product that we uploaded was a men's fashion product. So let's upload that. Now you may have noticed that the dimensions are different for desktop and for mobile, because one is to obviously optimize the load speed. The second is because laptops or desktops, they are horizontal landscape, whereas mobile is vertical. When you're browsing a website, you're holding it vertically. So mobile is a vertical landscape. So anything that is designed for a horizontal landscape, when it is viewed on vertical landscape, it looks terrible. So that's why you should be designing and uploading separate banners for the mobile and desktop. Now we have to link this. So I'll just copy the link of the casual shirts, and here we have the link options. We'll just copy paste it, and we will click on apply, and that will upload the banner. So the banner will get uploaded. So this is where you can see first banner is uploaded. We'll add one more, and same thing we will, because we have already uploaded the banner to the image manager. We don't have to upload it multiple times from our device. So we will just copy the link of the women fashion category, and we will click on apply. So the second banner is now getting uploaded. There's a second banner, and they'll keep changing every few seconds. And let's upload one more, the third one, because we have uploaded shoes. So let's upload a banner for shoes also. And again, we have uploaded the image onto the image manager earlier. So we have to just select the banners and we'll click on apply after copy pasting the URL of the page. I directly copied it from here by clicking right click. You can also open the page and then do that. Right, so all the three banners are uploaded. There are more places for uploading banners. You can do that as per your convenience. So we have uploaded the banner. Now the very last thing that is left to do is to click on save and click on publish, and that completes the online store creation journey. Obviously, you can work on activating the payment or signing up with a logistic company and setting up the shipping zone, uploading the remaining products and working on the beautification of the store. This is where we have completed the store and it is published. Let me see, because it will take some time, 1 hour to get reflected, but let me see if we can see how it is appearing at the moment. Sorry, I'll have to check in another browser. So it will take some time. It is still getting updated. But this is the process, is the journey that you have to follow. So this is where I'll turn off the screen share and we'll now break into the question answer round. But I hope you found the session informative and you were able to understand at least how to create an online store. I've tried to cover all the aspects related to the online store setup. So if you have already not added your question in the Q&A, please do that. In the meantime, as I mentioned, I am going to share with you a tutorial. So let me just do that very quickly. I'm going to share the links in the chat. So So in the chat, you will see that I've added the links of few tutorial videos. In fact, I've added the entire tutorial video playlist also, so you can review that. And now I am sharing my contact details in the chat. So if any one of you would like to connect for a personal discussion, or if you want to get your online store reviewed, or if you're stuck, you need advice, please do feel free to reach out to me. All right, so the first question I can see in the chat, it is not related to this session. It is related to export by Uma Sharma. And so for the issue that you're facing with the Niryat Mitra app, please send an email. I am sharing the email ID with you. Next question is from Jackson, India. The prices in INR can be put USD. Yes, certainly you can do that. You have two options. One is you can change the default currency of your online store. So you can choose to display the prices in USD. Second is you can use a feature which is called auto currency switcher. So you can upload the price in INR, and if a person from India is seeing your store, they are accessing it, they'll see the prices in INR. But if a person from US is seeing, they'll see it in USD. If someone from Europe, they'll see it in Euro. So it will dynamically change depending on the location of the person. So yes, that feature is also available. So it is up to you. If you want to change the default currency of the store, you can do that. If you want to use the auto currency feature, that is also available. All right. So I hope that answers the question. Next question is from Yukti Trivedi. And her question is related to not related to this one, but related to the global income marketplace. So, Yukti, what you're mentioning or referring to is the listing of your products on global income marketplace. So, on global income, you can create your online store in the examples which I shared with you. So, like that, you can create your online store. And in India, you can also list them on our marketplace, which is called Global Income Marketplace. Now, that marketplace has certain listing criteria that you should have at least three images, and your summary description should be minimum 30 words, and long description should be minimum 70 words, right? So those criterias, if you are not meeting those criterias, then you'll see the exclamation marks. Next question is from Mr. Hiteen, and he wants to understand there's another platform which is very popular for creating online stores. So he wants to understand how is it different. So the and I think by now that answer must be a little clearer in your mind, but let me just reiterate it. So our or the platform link out of stores USP or the stronghold is with relation to the features which are required by a B2B business. Obviously, we also have the B2C capabilities which are there, but there are a lot of B2B capabilities. For example, that bulk ordering entire feature which I explained initially, those kind of capabilities are not there on that platform, but are there on GlobalLinker. Plus, GlobalLinker has this unique option wherein you can connect with various channels. For example, in India, you can connect with GlobalLinker Marketplace. If you are into exports, you can connect with Indian Business Portal. If you are into domestic retail, you can connect with ONDC. So there are multiple channels which are also available wherein you can connect and you can increase the visibility and you can grow your business manyfold. Next question is from Yusuf. So Yusuf, I'll connect with you offline and explain the process. Your application has gone through, so we'll have to touch base with the concerned person and get the activation expedited. So I'll be connecting with you offline on this. Next question is from Mr. Rafiq. Mr. Rafiq, I think I missed sharing this earlier. So, Mr. Rafiq is having a difficulty when I start the screen share, it is not visible on his Android phone. So, Mr. Rafiq, I will request you that you should check the version of the Zoom application that you're seeing. It has happened in the past, and when we investigated with the member, the reason was that the version of the Zoom application that they were using, which was an older version, and because of that, that issue was happening. So please check that. That should fix this issue. Next question is from Talha Rauf. So GlobalLinker is a India headquartered company, but we have various partnerships in various countries. For example, in UAE, we have a partnership with Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, ADCB. In Sri Lanka, we have partnership with Commercial Bank of Ceylon. In Philippines, we have partnership with the Union Bank of Philippines. So we have various partnerships in various countries with large organizations or government entities or trade bodies that have significant interest in the growth and development of SMEs and MSMEs. So we have partnered in UA, we have partnered with ADCB, and through that, you can access the GlobalLinker's features and capabilities to grow your business daily. I hope that answers the question. Next question is from Yusuf. Can I upload video links? Yes. In fact, I showed that product. So I'm not sure, Yusuf, you may have missed. So when I was showing the inquiry feature, that's where I showed a ground roller. So on that product, uh, the video was uploaded. Let me just share my screen once again. Just give me a quick second. to show that, I will start sharing my screen once again. So here you can see there's a video which is embedded. So you can embed the video in the description, something like they have done. And down below, you can have the description. So there's where you have long description, there's where you have summary description. So this way, you can embed the video, and a prospective customer, when they're visiting your online store, they're looking at the product, they can review the video as well, right? This is how you can do that. And obviously, you would want to understand how to embed this. So let me just share my screen once again. Apologies, I turned off the screen share. So let me do that once again. So Yusuf wanted to understand how to embed videos in the on the product information. So I'm taking you to the product management interface. We'll edit one of the products, and this is where you'll see there's this video link right here. You can see to click here, and then you can just add the YouTube video link. In case you don't want to upload the video on YouTube, you can just upload it to Google Drive and it will give you a link. You can just put it here and video will get embedded. And you can also decide like whether you would want to embed it on the top or in the middle. So wherever you would want to, just put the cursor there and you'll be able to embed the video. All right. So this is how you have to do it. So let me turn off the screen share and we will go back to the Q&A. Next question is again from Talha Rauf. So Tala, no, there is no fee for the online store. You can create it, you can utilize it to grow your business. There's absolutely no fees for the online store setup and utilization. This is available as a service from the ADCB to you. Any other question? That was the last question I can see in the Q&A. I can see there's a comment or there's a point in the chat by Mr. Vinayak. So, Mr. Vinayak, you are comparing it with Amazon, which is fundamentally or primarily a B2C platform. GlobalLinker Marketplace or uh, GlobalLinker is something which you can see is an amalgamation of LinkedIn, Alibaba, Shopify, Magento also, so to a certain extent. So multiple platform, multiple capabilities you can consider amalgamation. And the primary focus is around the growth of B2B businesses. That's where you'll see there are a lot of capabilities and features which are available for B2B businesses, which are not available or that doesn't exist on any other platform. So I'll just quickly go through the chats once again. Uh, Next question is from Mr. Rafiq. But Mr. Rafiq, the question is not very clear. So I'll appreciate if you can drop me an email about the issue that you're facing, and I'll have someone from our team reach out to you and help you in addressing that issue. Next question, which I can see in the chat, is from Mr. Vikram. He wants to understand, can I list products from different categories on the same online store? Yes, certainly you can do that. We have many merchant exporters and they deal in like very, very diverse categories. Like at one end, you have spices, and on the other end, you'll find that they have products from hardcore, heavy industries products. Right? Certainly you can do that. It is up to you which products you'd want to display. All right. So I think this is where we have reached towards the end of this session. And before we conclude this session, once again, let me share my contact details here. So why am I sharing these? Because I want to suggest that if any one of you, and this is not mandatory, but if any one of you would like to get your online store reviewed once you are completed, because there's something which I've seen many businesses face this challenge, that they have put in the effort, they have completed their store, but they feel that the attraction is not coming, they are not able to achieve the result. And then when they come to me, that's where I review it and I tell them, you have to do this, you have done this wrong, done that wrong, right? So you can reach out to me in case once you are done with the online store setup, I can review that and I can let you know if what are the areas of improvement, so that you are able to achieve that objective. I personally understand you'll be putting in your time, effort, energy, everything into it, and you should get the desired result. And that's where we are here to help. So please do feel free to reach out. So I'm just sharing my email ID once again with everyone. Please do reach out if you need any guidance or assistance, or if you're facing any difficulty, then also please do reach out and we'll be more than happy to help and guide you and assist you. All right, perfect. So this is where we'll conclude this session for today. Thank you everyone for taking out your valuable time and participating in the session. I hope you found the session informative. All of you will be getting the recording of today's session, and you have my email. So if you want any questions to be answered, or your online store to be reviewed, or you would want to just connect on a personal level, please do feel free to do that. All right. So bye bye from our side for now.